everyone, it's Paola. Welcome back to my channel. We are recapping episode 5 of Schmigadoon today. We have been doing these recaps for 1 and 2 on my channel, just one video, and again, just one video for 3 and 4 on Karen's channel. So I will leave a link to those down below. And today we're breaking the 2 episodes per video because things happened in episode 5 and we have stuff to say. Karen, take the lead. What were your first thoughts?
I feel like my main takeaway from this episode is that it's very unpredictable now because the whole show, it's been setting up here's all the tropes. This is how it happens. Everything follows the rules. And now it's just everything is super chaotic and you don't know what's going to happen.
Also, finally, Jane Krakowski made an appearance. I'm happy about that. I don't understand the character though.
I mean, because they set it up she's the Baroness in The Sound of Music, which is so perfect for her. I love that. But then obviously Cecily Strong's character is this is how the musical goes. So she's completely overconfident that everything's going to work out, and then obviously doesn't. So I don't know if they're either trying to pull out a different trope that they're setting it up for her to be the Baroness trope, but she's actually supposed to be a different character, or if they're just Schmigadoon is not following the rules anymore. I don't know. What did you think of her song that she sang in the car?
I love all the acrobatics. I'm so into it. But I thought it was fun. It was a really fun song. What about you?
Yeah, I thought the gimmick of them being in the car while that was all happening was really funny.
Yeah, and I'm so thrown because you said that it was live. So I'm she's crazy talented. I have 2 questions because again, I don't know how seriously we're supposed to take it. I thought that they were stuck in a town and they didn't know about other places. And then Josh is no, I want to go back to New York. And Ariana DeBose's character is but New York is full of crime and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And I'm oh, so they know that there's an outside world? So why is she here? Especially Ariana DeBose, who's the most progressive-ish character.
Right. It really, it doesn't make sense because obviously Jane Krakowski's character was out of town and she came back.
Yeah,
exactly. Where did she go and how did she get there? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, and it definitely doesn't make sense technology wise, how sometimes it feels they're in the 1800s and sometimes it feels they're in 1940s.
Right?
There's no consistency.
But also Ariana DeBose, the mom of the little boy, and I was
yeah, also threw the show for a loop. What
did you think about Kristen Chenoweth?
So she sang a Music Man parody that's very obviously the Music Man. I know I mentioned Crazy Ex-Girlfriend before, but Crazy Ex-Girlfriend also has a very similar Music Man parody in the show. I thought it was fun, not my favorite. I mean, I just don't really like the Music Man very much. I feel that song was long. I think it was maybe the longest song we've had so far.
But it was very impressive because it was the one shot. But yeah, it was not my favorite song either. In that scene, she mentions how her father founded Schmigadoon not to be found. So I'm curious as to why they are accepting of people of color if she is so religious and conservative and stuff like that. So I'm interested in the town's evolution, I guess. I need the world building.
I totally missed that line, and that's actually really interesting because I think we had talked about how maybe her character knows more about the town than you originally think, and potentially if her father founded it and created the musical aspect of it, she might be in on it.
I feel this final episode should be longer than just the 30 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it might be because that's kind of the nice thing about streaming services. I feel potentially it actually probably will be a little bit longer.
I hope so. Also, finally, we're going to see Keegan-Michael Key sing. Dying.
If he doesn't, that's just gonna, what was the point? Well, I honestly feel maybe that's going to be kind of the key to everything falling into place is once he is able to sing and like find that part of him, then it's like he's going to be able to like put the pieces together and maybe get out of the town. And definitely, again, it still feels like Cecily Strong and like Keegan Michael Key are going to get back together, because they had the whole ending how they've like found each other's like heart, which is how it all started. You know, like they might like sing a duet and it'll all end or something.
I did not think that they would get back together. After the third one, I was like, oh, they're definitely not getting back together. Also, because everything was going well in episode 5 with Jaime, Camille, and Ariana. So I was like, oh, so maybe they are going to stay. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they actually have like built up those relationships enough where it would be a little sad if they were just like, never mind, bye. I also realized that every episode we're always like, oh, this person hasn't showed up yet. They're in the credits. We still have another person who hasn't showed up yet. Martin Short.
Yeah.
Has been in the credits the whole time.
Who would he play? Oh, maybe Kristen Chenoweth. That
I was thinking about that, although I don't know if that makes sense age-wise, but maybe I could see it. Unless he didn't play the leprechaun, did he?
No, I don't think
he did.
Okay,
I think the leprechaun was just like a little joke. I was gonna say maybe he was actually the leprechaun the whole time, and then that's gonna be like the person who like lets them out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I don't think he actually was the leprechaun.
Also, where is the election going? Because now people are against Alan Cumming, and
if Kristen Chenoweth's character wins, like the town is just going to be so regressive and like a bad place to live in. But I feel like it's not going to be that like dramatic of an ending if Alan Cummings like wins the elections. Like he's already the mayor, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's not really going to change that much. So I feel like maybe there's going to be like a third person who ends up winning. My like super out there theory is that Keegan Michael Key is finally going to sing a song. He's going to sing a song about like how to make the town good. And then everyone's going to vote for him and he's going to become the new mayor.
Ooh, interesting. I no longer have any predictions because I just
that's just like a wild theory. I don't really know like at all what's gonna happen.
I also found it funny that Aaron Tvig's girlfriend comes in and they're supposed to do like a ballet.
We like almost had a dream ballet. I mean, I think they could have done it and it could have been funny, but it was also just funny for them to be like, you know what, here's the trope that we want to acknowledge, but we don't actually want to do it.
Also, I just really would love to see a closing one where everybody comes together and gets to sing.
Yeah, I really hope they have like all the characters together in the end because it's all been so scattered.
I would have loved to see like maybe Ariana DeBose be Dove Cameron's friend. I feel like she would have lent a hand, be like, but that's not all there is to being a girl.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder also if, do you think Fred Armisen is going to sing? Because I think so far he's the only person who hasn't like had any sort of songs. I don't know if he does sing.
Me neither. So it would be cool to see him sing a gay duet with Alan Cumming.
Yeah, it would be good if they had like a final number and like everybody got like one line in it.
Oh yeah, I feel like they've established that Keegan Michael Key and Cecilia Strong are not into each other anymore, or at least they're trying to be with somebody else. So I don't know how it would be to have them get back together.
Yeah, I mean, it's like hard because like on the one hand, they have like a 4-year like relationship history where that's kind of hard to like just drop that and be like, okay, I'm dating this new character and like we're just going to live happily ever after and we've known each other for 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
But I also feel like the show has kind of like shown us like a 4-year dating history where they have never been on the same page.
Exactly. I don't even know how they made it 4 years.
Yeah. Did you notice like the decor in their bedroom was like above their bed? They had 2 like posters or like paintings like right next to each other. And one of them was like a baseball jersey. And then the other one was like a flower. So it was like, it's, you know, like the room is like half and half, like half the room is his style and half the room is her style. And it's like, they don't even have like any like common ground.
Maybe it is your theory. Maybe Keegan Michael Key is like, fuck it, we're not leaving this place. Let's just try to make it the best as possible.
Okay, here's another thought I just had. Do you think that like the heart stones are maybe the key to getting out? Like they don't actually have to fall in love or like be in true love with anybody, but it's like stones are all part of like an elaborate plot with this retreat that they're on, and it's like
Maybe.
somehow they're the like the key to get out.
Maybe. I feel like it makes sense that Melissa's heart is in her backpack because she's like, you lost my heart. And he's like, I think I gave it back to you. But then Josh's heart, why is it there? Like she threw it or something like that. And they just walk into Schmigadoon. I don't know.
Right.
So
Like she threw it down like before they ever entered the town, but then it's like back in the town.
yeah, so maybe it is a key.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back and rewatch that first scene and see if there's like any clues, if they say like the words like true love or something, or like if I recognize like the actors who were running the retreat from anywhere. Yeah, I think we're just over analyzing it too much. And they probably were like, it's just a stupid musical comedy. Nobody's going to question it this hard.
So I think that wraps up our thoughts. We have a lot of them. We obviously want to know more. Again, like if you have any thoughts on Schmigadoon, let us know down below. And check us out on Karen's channel where we will wrap up the finale. And yeah, if you haven't already and you'd like to, go ahead and hit subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one on Karen's channel. Bye.